So I've been hearing a lot about this World of Warcraft classic hardcore challenge mode, whatever you want to call it, that you can do. Apparently where you go, level all the way to 60 without dying. There's some other restrictions that are involved as well. But I thought, I wanted to give it a try myself. And since this is now going to be the second time that I'm trying to record this video, I've already leveled to level 10. I'm at level 11 actually. I recorded myself playing to level 10 for this video, and I was going to stop it after level 10 and then, continue playing and making other videos after that, but that didn't work. So we're going to go ahead and jump in on my level 11 character, and we're going to talk about some of what you do for this challenge and how it works. You see, like, if you have the add-on, which there is an add-on that you can download, and that add-on will essentially track your progress as you're playing this hardcore challenge, and also just kind of makes it like more of a legitimate thing if you make it to level 60 and you want to brag that you made it there, without dying. So in the add-on, there's a little spot that says verify. I don't know why this says track time 99.9%. I'm guessing that it has to do with when I did a / reload for the UI. That would be my only guess. But other than that, this add-on shows you the rules of what this whole challenge is. All professions are allowed, no restrictions on your talents. You can use any gear that you pick up or craft. However, you can't use the auction house, no mailbox, and no trading. So no grouping in the open world, no battlegrounds. Buffs from others are allowed, but don't ask for the buffs. I don't know how this would be known. Like if you whispered somebody and said, hey, like you got a buff for me. I don't know if this thing tracks that. I don't know. The dungeons also shows you like what the max level that you should be running these dungeons are, essentially. So like if you're running them afterwards, and apparently you can only run each dungeon one time per character. Everybody in the party must be following the hardcore rules. Everybody must be in the level range. Class and item specific things. You're not allowed to use soul stones, onks, or bubble hearth. Paladins, I don't think you can even bubble hearth till later on anyways. All right, so let's go do some quests and try not to die, and kind of just talk about this challenge. There's other quests that I have here. I'm not picking them up because they're for level 14s, or the suggested quest level for Questy is level 14, and I don't want to have like a distraction in my quest log of that, because I've as I mentioned the last time that I recorded this, that you guys didn't get to see because I screwed up the setting. The difficulty of doing this is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. Like, I know that Classic WoW is obviously way more difficult than Retail WoW, but not dying and trying not to die is way bigger of a deal than I honestly thought it was going to be. So I first made a rogue. I was doing really good. I thought, a rogue would be a good class to play because, you have Vanish, you can get out pretty quickly, and they're pretty decent damage-wise, So I thought that'd be a fun class to play, and that's the class I played in Vanilla WoW. So I thought, yeah, let's try it. Well, I ended up getting a little overzealous in one of the caves, in this cave here, right here, where you're going through looking for those relics, which I ended up just abandoning that quest on this character because I was like, I'm not doing it. But I died. I got a little overzealous. I pulled too many things trying to stealth through. And, yeah, that was a bummer. I was level 8. So it's a lot more difficult than I thought than I realized it would be. And I think that the one of the main things that's interesting is just how you pull things. Like the mindset that you have to put yourself in when you're making different pulls. It's a little bit different because you definitely don't want to accidentally overpull and then end up dying, which normally you're just like, oh, whatever, I'll just run back to my body. But yeah, it doesn't work that way. But yeah, hunters definitely, that's why I'm playing the hunters. They're going to be the easiest for sure. Oh, man, I lose a lot of armor. I don't really think it's necessary. It's kind of weird. You get a green and you're like, yeah. But I'm not going to put it on. Come on, Whiskers. You got this, bro. My daughter named the cat. There's an earring. Need to remember that, like, auto shoot doesn't just auto shoot when you right click. It's defaulting to just... I wonder if there's a way to change that. So many hunters, though. You'll see so many hunters. So yeah, we're just going to get these earrings and then move on from there. Really? Uh-oh. See, I would not be able to do this if I was, didn't have the pet. He's probably going to die because I screwed that up. Oh, maybe not. Nice. I definitely screwed that up, so it's a good thing he didn't die. Nice. My pet leveled. And he's critting. Dude, this pet just is never satisfied with being, like, fed. Like, I don't understand why he's so needy. I just fed you, bro. I know we're fighting things, but jeez. So it's something that I've, like, gone back and forth on, like, is it good to play on the server that's, like, the most populated server for this hardcore challenge, which would be the Blood Cell Buccaneers if you're on North America servers? But, like, because there's a lot more people around, obviously, like, doing any of the dungeons are going to be easier to find a group. Is it, like, this whole questing experience, definitely there's been parts of it that have been a little bit tougher because, like, how long it takes to find, you know, mobs to kill sometimes because everything, you know, is dead. There's only been a few quests where it was really terrible. Having the pet is so much better. Like, it's not even close to being the same experience. Okay, that's turned in. Apparently my pet's still somehow getting threat. Ancient Moonstone Seal. Oh, it's from these guys. I've seen a lot of druids and a lot of hunters. Definitely, I think druids because they're just tanky. They can heal. You know, be bear form. Essentially just tank mode. Pop out and heal. Definitely see the appeal to that. And at really low levels, I noticed like a lot of them just Moonfire spamming. Which definitely is a good idea. Oh man, those are mail. Too bad we can't wear mail yet, eh? But he's already trained everything, so we're good. But look at this, like he's hungry again. I guess he's not like super happy. It's just neutral. Content. That's huge. Nice, that was quick. I only took 2 of them. Nice, level 12. We get leather, legs, strength, agility. What does strength even do for a hunter? Classic WoW. Attack power with melee weapons. We don't really do that too much anymore. Would have been really nice before we had a pet. All right, we're going to hoof it down here, so I'll see you guys when we get there. Might as well stop and skin these bad boys. I was able to train journeyman skinning already, which is super nice. It's definitely something that's going to play a big factor is crafting, I feel, and what you craft is going to play a big role in how well this goes for you. And taking the time to stop and gather stuff, because normally I don't do that when I play MMOs. I'm not the gathering type. Or really the crafting type. So it's going to be kind of interesting for me to change that mindset. Oh, those are way better. Alright. And we should have armor kits. Boom. Make sure you look at your gear, guys. Make sure you look at your gear. This is how you could get yourself in trouble here. I'm a little too far in. Things are spawning behind me. Or whiskers. Oh yeah, at least he sacrificed himself for a quest item, right? Alright, so I need to kind of get out of here a little bit. And revive him. Okay. Debating on whether or not I want to move my unit frame down and the target unit frame down. Not sure. That's nice little saber right there. Gotta be careful of that. It's such a game changer having a pet. Such a game changer. Definitely, I feel like Hunter, Druid, Warlock. Warlock for sure would be a good one. These things just keep respawning here. I need to make my way in, destroy the relic, so. Or the seal. Might as well push up in here more. Have some help now. I was thinking about playing mage as well. Honestly, I just took the easy way out, to be 100% honest. Playing a hunter. It is something that I want to do, possibly. If I can finish like a hunter or something, get it 0 to 60, I think the next challenge that would be really intense would be trying to do like a warrior. There's people all over the place. I think I should be able to get in there. Could definitely see myself getting into trouble with my pet being too far in or something when I'm like right here. He's probably gonna pull this, so let's pull him back. He's getting wrecked. All right, cool. We just need 3 more relics. What are all these dudes just standing here for? Like a boss that spawns or something for a quest, like a named mob. Unless they're just waiting for mobs to spawn and I so happen to be in the way. Yeah, Whisker's leveled up. That's what we like to see. So yeah, I mean, even just in here, I mean, I have a pet, but even like having a pet, like you gotta be really careful of how you pull things. Like there was that one spot, I mean, I obviously made it perfectly fine, my pet died. But there was 3 mobs on me there. If I wasn't playing a hunter where I had a pet tanking for me, that would have been a death. Like I would not have been able to survive that. The way that you have to, you know, play these lower levels is so much different. And I feel like it's gonna be that way the entire time. I remember leveling in TBC Classic. I leveled a warrior from level 1 all the way up to 70 without using the boost or anything. And there were times like and warriors, I know it's a warrior, but there were times where it was just brutal, like really brutal. And certain quests, like you're just going to have to be really careful about, or you're just not going to be able to do them. It's going to be tough to do certain quests for sure. Check my back here, make sure I'm not going to run into anything else. Nice. We're done. Not actually going to read that. And then we're going to go over here. What would you say? When you guys play MMOs, do you read quest text and pay attention to the story all the time? Or do you just, you know, go ahead and Giga Blast your way to max level? If it's in a compelling story, I'll pay attention to the story. But But it's got to grab me from the beginning. If it doesn't grab me from the beginning, then... Like for Diablo 4's like trailer and everything at the beginning, like that grabbed me right away. Definitely going to watch all the cutscenes when that game comes out. I'm playing the beta, like, whew, just some craziness going on all the time. Yeah, this is like perfect. See, what I was saying earlier about not knowing, like playing on the really populated server or not, which one would be better. I think this is probably better because situations like this, like there's so many mobs that if you were trying to do this by yourself, like on a, you know, where there wasn't a ton of people everywhere, oh man, it would be rough. There'd be so many more chances for death, I feel like. And that's why I think later on it's going to get tougher. So I feel like the density is going to be a lot more spread out as far as like population density of the zones. Not using the auction house is going to be a very interesting experience. I feel like crafting might be tough too, though, since you can't use the auction house. All right, finally made it. Get our pants. Boom. Put those on. Since we have these, go ahead and do that. Nice. All right, now run back to town. So what do you guys think? Is this a challenge that you would think would be fun to try? I personally didn't think that I would like it. I was kind of under the mindset of like, I've done this before. I tried playing Classic when it first came out, and I just had this like, oh, I've done all this before. I don't want to grind all this out. And yeah, I did not think that I'd enjoy this challenge coming into this, trying this out. And that's why I wanted to make a video about it. I definitely enjoy doing this challenge. Trying not to die is way bigger of a deal than I thought it was going to be. And I definitely think that it's something that if you're looking for a new challenge in World of Warcraft that you haven't tried before, this is definitely a challenge to give a shot. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to check out more of this journey that I go through, trying to get this character to level 60 without perishing. Thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.